working, everybody? Let me see. Can you see me? Can you hear me? First of all, is this working? Am I on your screens? Yes, I think I am. Hi, you can see and hear me. Fabulous. Good. What do you say? Someone's disliked this already? Probably because I was a minute late. People would dislike anything. Hi, everyone. How are you all? We good? Are we good? Thank you. Yes, I decided to dress up like Pansy today. I'm not staying in character, but I thought I would put my princess on for you all. How you doing, everyone? Hi. I have a question for you. Is my audio synced with my mouth? Because I've been having issues today with my microphone. So if it is, let me know. It is. Okay, cool. I think so. Cool. I've got like a slight delay in my ears and it's really off-putting. Hi, everybody. Are we all ready for this one? I was reading some of your comments earlier and I can tell that quite a few of you have been studying for this one. So, best of luck. We all know the drill by now. I think most of us know how this whole quiz thing works. There will be 20 questions on this one, and each question will have 4 possible answers, and then you type the number of the answer you think is correct in the comment box, and that's basically how it works. Okie dokie, let's have a little read of what's going on. Oh, I saw some of you mentioned earlier that you haven't had emails yet about the collab. I'm so sorry. I haven't messaged anyone yet because, as you probably saw this week, I put a parody up. So that kind of took over the beginning of the week, getting that up. And then every time I put up a big video, I just kind of have to have a few days just kind of chill. So, what do you guys think of the parody? Did you enjoy it? I know it was a bit of a different one, a bit of a dark one. I've got a cup of tea today with my Disney princess mug, which was given to me very kindly by Walt Life. I forgot to study Guts and Glam. Oh dear. I'm sure you'll be fine. It's multiple choice, so you just have to guess, right? The parody was amazing. You loved it. Fabulous. Oh, good. I'm so pleased. I was a bit worried because it is a bit of a dark subject. Like, as soon as I started delving into it, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many Disney princesses that don't have parents. Obviously, I know not all of them don't, but I just felt that there was too many to not do a parody on it. So a behind the scenes of Disney mums would be great. I think it would probably be quite boring, actually, because I filmed it quite quickly, and there wasn't really that many. Like, sometimes when I'm filming a parody, I have to re-record things because I make loads of mistakes and I get really frustrated and they're swearing. But this one was actually just kind of did it, and it was quite quick. And even the editing didn't take me as long as I thought it would, so that was all good. You enjoyed the parody despite the dark subject matter, Suzanne. Fabulous. You like dark, Andrew? More dark. Well, let me know your ideas, because where do you buy your wigs from? That's a good question. Where's this one from? I can't remember. I styled this one myself and I'm not really happy with it at the moment. It needs restyling. The bangs are all wrong. But I tend to buy them unstyled and then style them myself because styling is so expensive. But I'm no expert at all. Wigs stress me out. Let me see what else. Is being said here. So, curiosity, how many of you have watched Tangled in preparation for this quiz? Guts and Glam, how have you been lately? I've been good, thanks. I went for a lovely dog walk yesterday with the dogs. And if I let you in on a little secret, I'm a tiny bit hungover today. Just a tiny little bit. I may have had a few too many glasses of wine last night. Shh, don't tell anyone. How are you all? I hope you're well. Have you ever considered doing a Disney dad parody? I hadn't, but I will totally have a little think about that. You've watched it 10 times. What, Tangled? Oh my goodness. You've got no excuse then. No excuse. And you've watched the TV shows and the seasons. Okay, I've mainly kept to the film, mainly because I still haven't watched the season myself, and it is on my list. I need to watch it. But this is mainly the film, and I've kind of gone more. See, I always say this. I always think it's hard, and then you guys smash it. So you're probably going to smash it again. But I've kind of gone a little bit like spotting things within the film, rather than just questions like, what's the name of the horse and stuff like that. I mean, there are some questions like that, of course, but I've kind of gone a little bit into things you might notice in the film. Some of them anyway. We'll see how it goes anyway. I think this is a trickier one, but then I always see this. You guys are so good, especially if you've all been studying. You've got absolutely no excuse. You're going to ace this, Venus. Fabulous. Elora's watched the movie yesterday. Once upon a time, used to want to have Rapunzel-like hair. I think everyone's wanted at some point to have Rapunzel-like hair. But now that I'm a bit older, I just know how much hard work it would be to maintain. Passaggio, I'm translating all your music videos before it's too late. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. I know how much hard work that must take you. So I really appreciate that. You should do a Princess on TikTok parody. I have thought about that one. That's one I'm thinking about. But I'm not really a big TikToker. So it's something I need to have a think about. But yes, I do think that'd be a really good idea. Your next quiz should be about Once Upon a Time. I do love Once Upon a Time. I haven't seen it for a long time. Just a lonely someone. You were watching Tangled the other day and your dog literally started barking at the horse. That's brilliant. My dogs always bark if there's dogs on the telly all the time. Suzanne, you haven't seen Tangled in a while, so you're not sure how you will do today. Just give it your best shot. And if you don't know the answer, just guess. He almost knocked over your TV. Oh my goodness. Keely watched it yesterday. You'd love to have Rapunzel hair, but too much work. I totally agree. Shana said that would be such a good parody. What, the TikTok one? Yeah, I think it probably would. Elora, is that how you say it? I wonder how many hours Rapunzel's actually spent washing her hair. I don't know. See, maybe that's the trick to how it grew so long. Maybe she just didn't wash it. You know, like they say, the less that you wash your hair, the better condition it is. And me being a redhead or a fake redhead, I try not to wash mine too much because every time I do, the color strips. And I definitely can vouch for when you wash your hair less, the condition gets better. If you can kind of put up with that grease for a little bit or try some shampoo, definitely. Like a lot of my family wash their hair every day and I totally get that because it feels so nice. But I think my hair's definitely grown more since trying not to wash it as much. That's disgusting, but it's a fact. At Casbah's, with someone with long hair, I would have to say it would be awful to try and maintain. I agree. 53 centimeter hair once. Wow, that is long. Fabulous. Right. Yeah, so sorry if I'm a bit slow today. The tea's keeping me awake and keeping me alive. I had something very valid to say then. Oh, yes, as I always say, apologies for spelling mistakes, any little things that are slightly wrong. I did put this quiz together yesterday, but you know what I'm like. I miss things and I type things wrong all the time. It's not a Just Josie quiz if there's not a few typos. Casbaz, your hair takes a day to dry. A day to dry. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a long time. So we've got 39 of you watching. That's really exciting. I think that might be one of the most we've had. So fabulous. And the quiz is starting in 4 minutes. Kieran, do you know remake film next year? Do I know which films, what films are being remaked? Remake? Little Mermaid isn't it? I'm worried about that one. I'm a bit scared. I don't know. I have not heard anything about a live action Tangled. I feel like that would be quite hard regarding like the hair and stuff. Yeah. Rosie, trust me, I know all the answers. Do you? I'll be watching out. You hate the remakes. Oh, do you know what? I kind of agree. Sometimes I'm very disappointed by the remakes. Lady and the Tramp's been one of my favorites. I just loved it. Are you guys looking forward to Mulan on Disney Plus? Who's going to rent it? I think a lot of people have been moaning about it, right? I think it's $30, isn't it? And a lot of people have been moaning about that's expensive. But at the same time, if you've got a household or a family, by the time you've all brought tickets to go to the cinema or the movies, you'd spend our cinema is so expensive. You end up spending about 20 quid by the time you've gone and you've got your snacks and you've got your cinema ticket. So for me, it's cheaper to rent Mulan on Disney Plus than it probably is to go to the movies, I think. Your makeup's so cool. Thank you. I did it quite quickly today, but I've got my lashes on. And probably as soon as this quiz is finished, this is all coming off. Oh, I so nearly dressed up as Mother Gothel, by the way, as well. But then I decided that I didn't have anything appropriate to wear. I just had the wig. That's quite expensive. Where I'm, it's cheaper at the actual movies. Is it? That's really good. See, I feel like by the time here you've brought your cinema ticket, I think you're looking at least 12 to 15 quid at least. That's UK. And then by the time you've brought some popcorn and a drink, you're definitely at about 20 quid. Definitely. Cinemas are still closed. Yeah, we've got very limited ones open. A lot of outside ones have opened. But I do get very annoyed in the cinema sometimes. Like if someone's talking around me or someone's making noise, I'm one of those annoying people that's like, excuse me, can you be quiet? I get really irritated with people. So sometimes I kind of think, oh, I'd just rather watch it at home with no one around to annoy me. Any news about the club? Yes, I will be hopefully emailing this week. Sorry, I haven't done it. There's been other things happening. I've had quite a busy week. But I basically... Oh, got to talk quiz. Got to talk quickly. The quiz is starting soon. Before I even go into filming, I usually try to sort all the music out and then make sure that that's okay on YouTube because sometimes certain Disney songs can be restricted. So before I even decide and send out stuff to everybody, I'm going to have to do quite a bit of work pre-wise before I then send all the stuff out. But it is coming. It is coming. Don't panic. It is coming. It is coming. Once upon a time, if your family went, it would cost like £60. It's expensive, right? It's really expensive. Let me see. Or we would just have to wait a few months till it's on Disney Plus. Yeah, that's true. If you're happy to wait, you can always wait. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What is the opening line of Tangled? Is it number 1? This is the story of how I died. Is it number 2? This story starts with the sun. Is it number 3? This is a funny story and it's not even mine. Or is it 4? Once upon a time in a kingdom called Corona. If you think it's number 1, you type number 1. If you think it's number 2, you type number 2. If you think it's number 3, you type number 3. If you think it's number 4, you type number 4. By the way, my dog's scratching at the door, so I might have to let her in a moment, but we'll see. Thing is, though, if I stand up, I'm going to ruin the illusion because I've not got a Rapunzel skirt on. I've just got some jogging bottoms. Do you know what? The answer's coming up now, but I'm just going to really quickly go and let the dog in because she's scratching at the door. You ready to see some jogging bottoms? Come on, you. Good girl. This is taking a little while to compute. Oh, well done, everybody. It is number 1. This is the story of how I died. What a typical answer, for a typical line to open a Disney film. Come here, Misty. Come here, gorgeous. Oh. Say hello to Misty, everyone. Which of these isn't on Rapunzel's mobile as a baby? Is it number 1, a rubber duck? Is it 2, a mini lantern? Is it 3, a white horse? Or is it 4, a bluebird? Have your guesses. So you see what I've done? I've kind of gone with like things in the movie, like little bits and bobs. Oh, Misty, people are saying hello to you. Can you give them a wave? Say hello, everybody. So nice to see you. Hello to Misty too. Say hello to Suzanne. Hello. Oh, she's gone out of shot. We went for a very long walk yesterday, didn't we? So you're a little bit tired today, huh? Okay. Who's it going to be? Who do you think is going to be winner, huh? Who do you think? The only thing is, in her fur, we went through loads of grass, and she's got those little grass seeds. Do you know the ones I mean? The little round ones that get stuck. She's covered in them. It is a mini lantern. Wow. See, I thought I made this hard, and you guys are just smashing it again. Yes, those other things are all on, as well as an angel and a little chameleon, I think, as well. Which of these characters can be spotted in the Snuggly Duckling? Is it number 1, Smee? Is it number 2, Pinocchio? Is it 3, Grumpy? Or is it 4, Timon? Tony, sticky balls. Yeah, the little grassy sticky balls. That's so annoying. In fact, I feel one right here. Will you let me get it? No, she's like, no, get off. Too sticky. Oh, sorry, darling. Here's a little one right there. Oh my goodness me, your answers are coming in fast. Kieran's got 2 dogs. Cute. So have I, Kieran. I have 2 too, but the other one's probably asleep somewhere. I think those things are called burrs. Is that what they're called? Huh. I know they're like seeds, aren't they? Because they attach to animals so that they can spread further. Are you going down? In primary school, we used to throw those stick balls on one another in the field. They just get stuck to everything. They're so annoying. Right. My goodness, you guys like all got that right. It is Pinocchio. Well done. Oh, there's me thinking this was hard. I know you guys have studied. I think next time I just need to like not tell you what the quiz is. So you don't study for it. Okay. Which of these celebrities did not audition for the role of Rapunzel? Is it number 1, Idina Menzel? Is it 2, Reese Witherspoon? Is it 3, Amy Adams? Or is it 4, Natalie Portman? Do you guys know this one? It's really interesting, actually, when you look up the celebrities that have auditioned for different Disney princess voices. It's really interesting because some of them you're like, oh my God, as if they auditioned. That's crazy. A lot of you think it's Idina. Couple with Natalie Portman. Ah, interesting. I have a little fact about this one afterwards as well. Oh, you guys are going to be surprised at this one, I think, when I reveal it. The answer is Amy Adams, and none of you guessed that. All those others auditioned. In fact, Idina Menzel and Christian Bale both auditioned at the same time. And I think that's what gave the Frozen people the idea of, you know, casting them in that. What is Rapunzel's first spoken line? Yes, it was on the Frozen, Tony. Well done. Well, I guess Pascal's not hiding out here. Pascal, where are you? Why can't I go outside? This is a very big day, Pascal. Does anyone know which one this is? Oh, mixed answers coming in again. Fabulous. A lot of you think it's number 1. A couple of you said, someone said 4. Guts and Glam, you've got to get going. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. You know how much I appreciate it. Oh, bless you. Whatever you're doing, go and have a lovely time. Thanks for popping in very briefly, Guts and Glam. The answer was, why can't I go outside? And I know a lot of you thought it was going to be the first one because that's the first line she says as an adult. However, you do get featured little young Rapunzel with Mother Gothel right in the intro. And she says, why can't I go outside? So that was a bit of a trick question. And what color are Rapunzel's eyes? Are they blue, green, brown, or gray? I know, I finally beat you. I was determined to put some hard ones in this one. I'm so pleased. Woohoo! Yeah, I always forget about the little baby Rapunzel. Yeah, if you literally watch the first 3 minutes of the movie, it's in like the first 3 minutes. I can tell you that Rapunzel's eye color is my eye color. Although sometimes the lights on this sometimes change my color eyes a little bit. Can you kind of see what color they are? They do kind of look a little bit changed on the screen. Yeah, it's blurry. Sorry. It's green. I don't know if they look blue or green today, but they're definitely green. I beat you. I beat you. I'm so happy. There might be a few more in here as well that might throw you, but maybe not. You guys are pretty clever. What feature is always wrong on Flynn's wanted posters? Is it number 1, eyes, 2, nose, 3, mouth, or 4, chin? Hi, hopeful clouds. You've got lots of random little lines coming through there. Oh, you guys can't see, by the way, but Misty is fast asleep on my lap here. She's so chill. This one was an easy one. I had to throw this one in. And for those of you that care, which you probably don't, my tea is mint and satsuma. Bit fancy spancy, huh? It's quite nice, actually. Holy heck, it's 32 degrees outside. Yeah, we've had a hot day yesterday. Today's not that bad, so, you know. Okay. Let me see. Yes, most of you got it right. It is nose. Well done. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay, what is the color of the chair Rapunzel uses to keep the door shut when Flynn is in the wardrobe? Is it number 1, is the chair blue? Is it red? Is it green? Or is it brown? How do you make these quizzes? All with a fancy program. Fancy program. The other day it was 34. I know, so hot. It's ridiculous. Luckily, my house is quite cold, which isn't good in the winter, but in the summer it's great because it's very cool in here, which is good because otherwise the dogs would be melting. Hopeful clouds, please only type the answer once because otherwise it confuses the system, especially if you're typing loads of it. Okay. It's green. Well done. It kind of looked reddish brown to it. It was definitely green. If you go and watch it back, you'll spot it is definitely green, which is a strange color for a chair, right? I can't believe so many of you knew that. That amazes me. Right. What does Rapunzel ask from Mother Gothel for her birthday? Is it number 1, baking flour, 2 books, 3 paint, or 4 apples? Passaggio, Rapunzel dress is my second favourite behind Anna Winter dress from the first movie. She did tie into a brown chair, but that wasn't the same chair she uses to close the wardrobe. It is a different chair. Unless the the designers at Disney just decided to change the color for the fun of it and make it a magical chair. Who knows? Again, I thought this one was a fairly easy one. It looks like a lot of you are thinking the same answer, which is wonderful. Yeah, hopeful clouds, please stop spamming. A few people have mentioned that now. Just, just type once the answer. It is paint. Well done, everybody. Obviously, she asked to see the floating lights, but then when she realizes that's not going to happen, she asks for paint. Okay. We are whizzing through this quiz. How does Pascal wake up Flynn? Does he slap him in the face with his tail? Does he stick his tongue in his ear? Does he stare into his eyes? Or does he jump on his head? You have wanted that. Oh, I need to watch the Tangled the series. I really do. Oh, bye, Misty. Belle's dress for dancing Beauty and the Beast is your favorite dress. Ah, I have a hate relationship with Belle's dress because I hate my Belle dress. It doesn't fit me very nicely. It's corseted at the top. It's just a nightmare. So I need to, there's a few dresses I desperately need to upgrade, and Belle is one of them. Yeah. And this dress actually, I spent a fair amount on this costume and sent my measurements, and I'm still not happy. Like, I feel like it doesn't fit properly, which is really annoying when you spend a lot on a custom made dress. But what can you do, huh? Well done. It is sticking his tongue in his ear. Well done. You all got that correct. Well, not all of you, but the majority of you got that right. Well done. There's nearly 50 of you watching along now, but not all of you are playing. So if you are watching and you want to join in, you just type the answer in the comments. What is Flynn Rider's real name? I feel like this is an easy one. Is it Edmund? Is it Eugene? Is it Alfred? Is it Eric? And now Misty wants to go outside. So let me just open the door. And I will reveal to you once again my lovely tracksuit bottoms. You going out? Go then. Good girl. Okay, how are we diddling? Yeah, so many of you know this one. Fishbowl. Love that. Okay. I think most of you, if not all of you, got this one correct. Okie dokie. Gosh, I feel like the computer's taking ages to compute today. Hello. There we go. It's Eugene. Well done. Most of you did get that correct. Well done, well done, well done. Your doggo is so cute. Ah, she's a little monkey. Okay. How many girls help to braid Rapunzel's hair? Is it, okay, so type the number of the answer, please. Is it number 1, 3? Is it 2, 5? Is it 3, 4? Or is it 4, 6? Again, this is one of those ones that I've picked out something in the movie that either you kind of spot or you don't spot. Okay, well done, guys. Mixed answers coming in from you lot. I love it. I love it when it's even answers. It means we're having to think about it. Yeah, so some of you are writing two numbers. You need to write just the one number, and it needs to be the number of the answer number, not the amount of kids, if that makes sense. It is 4. Well done. Really mixed responses with that one. Love it. There are 4 little girls that braid Rapunzel's hair. In the original Brothers Grimm version of Rapunzel, what happens to the prince? I love the original stories. Is it number 1, he is blinded? Is it number 2, he marries Mother Gothel? Is it 3, he rescues her from the tower? Or 4, he falls to his death? Oh, Catherine, I can't change it to A, B, C, or D because it's the way that the system is already created. I did look into doing that. But it shouldn't matter as long as you type the answer number, not the actual answer. That makes sense. You know this from Into the Woods? Yes, it is featured in Into the Woods. I love the original stories. They're so dark, but, you know, it's interesting to see how much Disney changes so many of our well-loved fairy tales. Yeah, we could totally do a Brothers Grimm quiz. I'd be well up for that. Or the original origin stories. Yes, he is blinded. He falls from the tower and falls into a thorn bush and gets thorns into his eyes and is blinded. And then many years later, Rapunzel finds him, cries into his eyes and saves him. What kind of soup was Mother Gothel making Rapunzel as a surprise? Is it number 1, mushroom? Is it 2, hazelnut? Is it 3, onion? Or is it 4, corn? Wasn't there a show on Netflix about the original stories? There is a few things. Yeah, Little Mermaid's much darker. I did a video on the Little Mermaid, the origins, somewhere way back when in the day. Yeah, they're all so much darker. It's just interesting. They're interesting. Pinocchio, but yeah, Pinocchio is also so dark and depressing. That would be a good parody, wouldn't it? I guess doing like the original versus the Disney's. And it's Brothers Grimm, and then Hans Christian Andersen did quite a few as well. How was your wine yesterday? Delicious. Drunk too much. It is hazelnut. I have never had hazelnut soup. Is that even a thing? Has anyone ever had hazelnut soup? I've had all the other soups there, but not hazelnut. What colour does Pascal turn when Rapunzel and Flynn kiss on the boat? Oh. Is it blue? Is it purple? Is it red? Or is it yellow? Great idea. Original versus Disney. Please do it. I sense a new dark parody. Maybe. I can't tell you how long it takes me to write the parodies. So if we talk about it now, it might happen in like 6 months. Oh, no, it doesn't take that long. It's just life gets in the way sometimes. This is why I wish that YouTube could be a full-time job for me, because I'd be able to whack out a good video so often. But unfortunately, I have too many other things on the go. I love YouTube, but I can't invest as much time as I'd like to, unfortunately. I wish I could. You know this because it's your favorite color. It is red. He turns red. Actually, it does kind of look a bit pinkish, but it's definitely not purple. It's definitely more red or pink. Okay, if you do, then the original princesses should be black and white and the Disney versions in color. That's a great idea. That's a really good idea. Okay, what month was Tangled released? Is it number 1, September? Was it number 2, November? Was it 3, August? Or was it 4, October? Can you remember going to see it in the cinema? Can you remember what time of year it was? Don't be a cheat and Google. Oh, mixed answers. See, I don't know this one. I must have looked it up to write it up, but I couldn't tell you what it was now. So the answer comes up. I've not got a clue. I do remember going to see it in the cinema, though. You're guessing this one. You thought it was February. And well, High Heart Movies knew this one right away. Kay, you dressed up as Rapunzel when going to see it at the cinema. That's so cool. Apparently it's November. Well done, everybody. You can't wait for Raya and the Dragon. It looks cool, huh? I just love that they're reimagining kind of princesses and stuff. Can you do a parody where Anna is the villain in Frozen? Don't know how that would work. Let me know how you think that would work. Finish the lyrics. Now she's here, shining in the starlight. Now she's here. Suddenly I know if she's here, it's 1, crystal clear. 2, also clear. 3, oh so clear. Or 4, mighty clear. Do we know this one? Everyone's singing the song out loud now, aren't they, in their head? Nice mixed answers come in. Me and your dad watching the cinema dressed as Rapunzel and Flynn. That's so cute. I love that. I love when people go and dress up in the cinema. I think that's just such a lovely thing to do. I love this song too. I did a cover of it on my YouTube a long time ago. But if you haven't seen it, go and dive in the depths of my YouTube channel because it's there somewhere. It's a lovely one to sing. It is crystal clear. Oh So Clear is sung earlier on by Rapunzel. But Flynn sings crystal clear. There you go. Standing here. Okay, which of these doesn't Mother Gothel describe Rapunzel as in Mother Knows Best? So this is whatever she doesn't sing about. Is she, number 1, immature, 2, foolish, 3, clumsy, or 4, gullible? This is a great song too. This is a great villain song. You were ill last night and you listened to this song on repeat. I hope you're feeling better now. See, this is, again, I probably wouldn't get this one right because Mother Knows Best is one of those songs I think I know. And then when I start singing along, I'm like, yeah, I don't know the words to this. It's a great villain song. I definitely think we're lacking in good female villain songs. You've got, what, Poor Unfortunate Souls and then Mother Knows Best. I can't think of any other really good female villain songs. Can you guys think of any? Once Upon a Time is going to watch Rapunzel after this. Yeah, don't blame you. Go watch it. It is foolish. And you can go and check the lyrics if you want. That's the one thing she doesn't call her. She calls her immature, clumsy, and gullible, but not foolish. The royal guards were chasing Flynn and 2 other men. Who were the other men? Is it number 1, the Sideburn brothers? Is it number 2, the Stabbington brothers? Is it 3, the Sullivan brothers? Or is it 4, the Starling brothers? Now, I feel like these characters are more featured in the series. Am I right? I haven't seen the series, so you'd have to let me know. Because again, I didn't know their names. I had to look this one up. There's those two the 2 identical brothers. Yeah, guys, if you do know the answers, try not to write it in the comments because it kind of gives the game away to everybody else too. Ling Ling, tomorrow I'm going to sing a lot of Disney princess songs. That sounds like a good day to me. It is the Stabbington brothers. Well done, everybody that got that correct. I didn't have a clue. Yeah, one of their names is Sideburns. They are mentioned more by name in the series. I thought so. So if you've seen the series, you probably knew that one more. Okay. What does Gunther do? This is your last question, by the way. In the song "I Have a Dream," does Gunther collect ceramic unicorns? Does he do interior design? Does puppet shows? He does puppet shows. That doesn't make any sense, but yeah. Or does he do mime? Let me know your answers in the comments. And then this is the very last question. So we are soon going to find out of all of you who collectively got the most answers right and who was the quickest. And that's the fun, exciting bit. Okay. A few mixed answers with this one. That's fun. This one, again, would have been a guess for me. If I was taking part in these quizzes, I think I'd probably be the worst. Because it's like, I know what I know, but the really like detailed stuff, not a clue. You guys just know everything. It is interior design. Well done, everyone that got that correct. All the others are things that there are people dreams in I Have a Dream, but Gunther is interior design. Oh my goodness, words. Oh my goodness, Ellison, you smashed it with 17. Congrats. Passaggio, you came in second. Well done. Catherine, you came in with 16. Let's have a look at everybody else that made the leaderboard today. We've got Lisa K. We've got Kay, Melon Will, Casbaz, I Heart Movies, Ronan Williams, Claire the Theatre Girl, Keely Page Bayliss, Elora, Tony Greenway, Wonderful, Shana Davidson, Fun Toys and Crafts, Once Upon a Time, Andrew Neville, and Zed Wayne. Hope that's said correctly. Well done, you guys. I thought that was a tricky one, but let me know what you think, because I caught you out with a few. So I did good on that, but you know, looking at how good you guys have done, I think I could definitely still try and make them harder. Edison, I didn't even study for more than 5 minutes. You just love Tangled. Well, well done. It shows. Sylvan Mario, well, Passaggio, and you both got the same score. So Edison must have just been that bit quicker on the buzzer. So well done, guys. Tony, I'm okay with 15. Happy with number 10. It was challenging. Yeah, well, you know, if you get 20 out of 20 on a quiz, it's good to have to think about things. And I always think a really good quiz is one where you come away and you kind of learned something, or you didn't know the answer to that. Okay. Yeah, that was a tricky one. Most I just picked the same answers as the majority. I mean, that's the best way to cheat if you really want to. Nobody got a full house, so trickier than usual. Yay, I'm so pleased. I managed to get one that wasn't so easy for you lot. So as always, we've reached the end of the quiz. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll stay here for a few more minutes having a chit chat with anyone that wants to have a chat. As always, if you want to suggest a quiz for next time, I guess we'll go live next weekend unless anything gets in the way at my end. Then if you have a theme you want to do, depending on if it's something I know enough about, then I always will do the quiz that someone super chats, as long as it's something that I can do or know enough about. So if anyone is desperate for a certain theme, feel free to send a super chat. It's massively, massively appreciated, and we will definitely do that quiz. So glad it was fun. A Disney World, Disneyland quiz. That's fun. I'm desperate to go to Disneyland. Could we have a Snow White quiz? Could we do an Aladdin quiz? Peachy, oh my God, I keep waking up too late and I miss it. Oh no. I do put in the right a scheduled post on. So if you're ever not sure on the weekend, go on my page. If you don't get the notification through, and it should say what time I've scheduled the quiz for. I'm hoping that should be what YouTube does. Can we maybe do a quiz based on The Good Dinosaur? Oh, it's such a cute film, The Good Dinosaur. I hope we do a Grimm's original quiz. I really like that idea, doing a Grimm's original quiz. That's fun. Beauty and the Beast, please, please, please. Horror. I do love horror. Aristocats. Once Upon a Time would be fun. It would, but Once Upon a Time, again, it's so big. Like, how many seasons of that is there? I think that might be a bit too tricky to do. So complicated. So much in it. Beauty and the Beast quiz. Once Upon a Time quiz again. Yeah. I'm guessing you're a huge fan, seeing as that's your name. Enjoyed the quiz today. Back to figure studying for me. Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast would also be amazing. Cat knocks on the door. You love the quiz. Tomorrow I'll write down translation list in a comment below. Oh, thank you. Yes, Passaggio. Massively appreciated. That would be wonderful. A Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse quiz. That's a good one. Any other ideas? So whilst we're chatting and you guys are kind of, throwing ideas around. Oh, here we go. Suzanne, I also be okay with a quiz about Disney princes. Oh, what a fun idea. Okay, guys, next week, because Suzanne has super chatted it. And like I said, if you super chat, that is what I'm going to do. We're doing Disney princes. Oh, and someone else has just done one. Thank you so much. I massively appreciate it. It really helps me out hugely here on YouTube. A prince quiz. That's going to be quite tricky too as well, because sometimes we don't know as much about the princes. So guys, go and do your research on the Disney princes. You happy with that one? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That's fun. That's a really fun one, because I feel like we've done a lot of princess stuff, and obviously I do a lot of princess. Does this mean I've got to dress up as a prince? Because I will. If I'm in the mood. Not that I have any prince costumes. What prince shall I be? Go and swat up there. Words. Go and swat up on the Disney prince for the prince. Oh my goodness. Go and swat up on the Disney men for a change. Yes. Fabulous. Love that idea. Wonderful. So that's decided. That will be next Sunday, probably around the same time. You don't have to dress up as a prince, Josie, but maybe I want to. What else was I going to say? Yes, about Parody collab, not Parody, the collab. I'm not ignoring you all. I've read every single one of your emails, and I will be sending stuff out as soon as I'm a little bit more organized and have sorted out a suitable track that works with YouTube's monetization kind of thing, because sometimes they block certain songs, and there's nothing worse than putting all this effort into a song, putting it up on YouTube, and then YouTube automatically going, blocked, it's a Disney song, and you're like, oh my God, I spent hours on that, and no one will ever see it, because that has happened to me before, and it sucks. So once I've sorted out tracks, sorted out stuff like that, I will be emailing everyone, don't worry. Suzanne, I think you'd make a very fetching Eric from The Little Mermaid. Oh, I do love Eric. I think he might be my favorite Disney prince, maybe. Close by. I like Flynn too. Disney Sidekick quiz. We have done a Disney Sidekick quiz. We did that. Was that 2 quizzes ago or 3 quizzes ago? Yes, we have done one. So we're going to try and do new quizzes if possible. My friend was literally Prince Eric in Little Mermaid Junior, so I hope at least get those questions right. I do love Little Mermaid. I love Little Mermaid. Okie dokie, guys. I am gonna give it like a few more minutes, and then I'll probably head off. It's a Sunday. It's definitely a roast dinner day. That's what I was feeling when I woke up today. I messaged Ash, who was at work, my other half, and I said, can we have a roast dinner? It's a roast dinner day. I just want a cheesy film and a roast dinner. And that is what I want. Right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining today. We've gone a little bit quiet in the chat box. So I hope you all had a lovely week. I hope you all have a wonderful week next week, whatever happens. I love quizzes worldwide here. I love that it's worldwide. I love that you guys are like from all over the world. It's so much fun. It's too hot for a roast. It's never too hot for a roast dinner. So I will be in touch with everyone that's emailed. I promise. Don't freak out. Everyone that's emailed will get an email back once I have organized my life. And yeah, we can get started with that fun project. Oh my goodness, I need to go and sleep. Bye, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday, whatever the time is where you are. Thank you, everyone that's joined today. And a massive thank you to anyone that sent a super chat. It really, really helps me out a huge bunch. And I appreciate it more than you will ever know. I will see you next week.